Hello students, today in Science Standard 10 we will start with new chapter, that is chapter number 7, name is Control and Coordination, right? So in our daily life we are facing so many kind of situations. As per that situation we are controlling and coordinating as per that, right? So we are facing so many kind of stimuli. As per that we are responding, and as per that our body will going to be work. So this is what we call control and coordination. So how this control and coordination would be managed? So it would be managed by nervous system and endocrine system. In animals, the nervous system and hormonal system are responsible for control and coordination, right? So basically if we are going to talk about animals, in animals we can consider ourselves also. So in case of animals and human beings, the control and coordination is taking place with the help of nervous system and hormonal system, which is responsible for control and coordination of our body. Now after that, in this chapter we are studying about the receptors. So what is basically receptors? So receptors are the specialized tips of these nerve fibers that collect the information to be conducted by the nerves. So basically what the function of the receptor will going to be collect the information, right? It is specialized tips of the nerve fibers. So suppose if you are going to touch any of the hot plate with your finger, so your finger having the receptors, that receptors will receive the information that there something dangerous will be there. So the receptor will pass the message to the nerve cells, and as per that the action will going to be takes place. You immediately remove your hand from that hot object, right? So receptors are in the sense organ of the animals, and these are classified as follows, right? So receptor is a kind of sense organ because it will sense the things, right? And that is the reason it is considered as the sense organ. So there are certain types of the receptor we can see. So the first receptor is phonoreceptors. These are present in inner ear. हमारे कान के inside होते हैं, which is considered as the phonoreceptor. So the main function of this phonoreceptor, which is present in the inner ear, is that hearing and balance of the body. We can hear the things and we can also balance our body, right? So that can be done by the receptor, which is present in the inner ear of our body. Next is photoreceptor. Photo means light, obviously. So these will be present obviously in the eye because our eye can detect the light, right? So the function of this receptor is for the visual stimulus. Whatever we can see right now, or whatever we are able to see, that is because of the photoreceptor that is responsible for the visual stimulus, right? Then after, thermoreceptors. So thermo is basically related with temperature, or we can say with heat. So these are present in the skin because by touching any object we can identify whether it is a hot or cold, right? So obviously it will present in the skin. Function of this receptor is to responsible for pain, touch and heat stimuli, because we can feel the pain over the skin. Then after when we are going to touch any object, we can identify whether it is sharp, cold, hot, etc. And then heat stimuli, obviously because it is a thermoreceptor, right? So now next, these receptors are also known as thermoreceptors, right? Okay. Now olfactory receptor. Olfactory receptor basically present in nose, and obviously it is present in nose, so its main function is to receive the smell. A different kind of smells we can receive through this olfactory receptor, which is present in our nose, and we can identify the things by smelling it. Then gustatory receptor, which is present in tongue, and the main function of it is obviously taste detection. We can have the different types of taste because of the gustatory receptor present in the tongue, right? So these are the types of receptor, its location, its position in our body and its function we have given over here. So if we are making a chart of this, all the receptors, then receptor is basically sense organ, because of which we can sense the things, right? So receptors can be considered as a sense organ. So mainly it is classified, as we have seen in detail, that is phonoreceptor present in inner ear, then photoreceptor present in eye, then thermoreceptor present in skin, olfactory receptor present in nose, and gustatory receptor present in tongue. Its function is also mentioned over here. Then if we are talking about